let's just get this game over with. You know, it feels right back at home. It feels like yesterday all over again. And I died, huh? It was... Man. We're right back here. This is incredible. This is right where I was last night. You know, depending on how long this is. And you know, you'll know, if you're watching this on the VOD, right? But I don't know. Depending on how long this is, I might, maybe. Oh, it's alright. It's cool that you've been gone. Since you've been gone, right? No. That's alright. Just be sure you're here for the Galaxy Bowl tomorrow. That's the important stream. That's the event, you know, the important event. I don't know how long today's stream is gonna be. Because I just have to beat this game, basically. There's only 2 more timepieces in it. Only 2 more. One of them we are trying to get right now here. Okay. Yeah, one of them I'm trying to get right here. What if I beat the game quickly? Then I'm gonna be done. If I beat the game in 1 hour, then I'll end the stream. Cause I wasn't meant to do this many streams. Like, I was planning to stream today, but it was gonna be the Galaxy Bowl today. And then, tomorrow there was gonna be no stream at all. But now today I'm doing this, and tomorrow will be the Galaxy Bowl. Which, you know, is, to be fair, more in keeping with tradition. The first 2 Galaxy Bowls were, in fact, on the day of the Super Bowl. So it's a little, perhaps, wrong, even, almost, to have it on a day other than the day, of the Super Bowl itself. But it's alright, we'll work it out, we'll figure it out here. Oh, so I think I should get the special other crown, right? Because, so, dabs, 11 dab for 11 months? I don't know. You didn't redeem dab, and I think that's the condition. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll dab 11 times for the 11 months. Which arm should I go into? Both? Should I do both? Am I really gonna make a fool of myself, embarrass myself doing both? You're gonna clip it. I bet you're gonna clip it, aren't you? I gotta like keep track in my head. Okay. 1, 2. 6. That was cringe. That was so cringe. I hated that. This is the life I live in. That's not a raid. That wasn't a raid. That was Johnny subscribing. Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna raid people. I am gonna raid people sometimes. If I can figure out who to raid. I just, I don't do it that often. Yeah, cringe. Die. I killed him. Cool. Okay, cool. Oh, they're throwing books at me? That was like the first damage I took since I got here. How dare you? Oh no! Ah. Okay, so I took 3 damage real fast there. So I think we're gonna have to do something very, very special here. Yeah, I remember that raid. That was a pretty good raid. That was a good stream because there were a lot of people here because of that raid. So I'm going over here purely just to get the health pawn that's over here. Wow. 1 health. All that for a drop of blood, right? Well, the opposite. What's the opposite of a drop of blood? Yes, there's that one up there. No! Alright, well, you know what? I feel like we gotta go over there. If only just the once. A pool of blood? No, because I'm making reference to the classic 2018 feature film Avengers Infinity War. You do, the Stanley Parable one? It was a pretty good one, wasn't it? I didn't know you were there, Johnny. I just recently put that VOD up on YouTube. It was a long time ago, though. Roughly a year ago. Roughly about a year ago. So I gotta get that up there. Which... Oh, well, I died. That was unfortunate. See, I wasn't sure if it's possible to get further up there. Or not, but apparently, maybe not. Oh, let's try that again. So, you know, I guess it's probably not great that, you know, if I had done it on the first try, right? If I had done it on the first try, there could have been the very unfortunate possibility that this ended up being like a half-hour long stream, you know? Like if I beat this right away and then, I don't know how long the last, timepiece takes. It could either be the hardest one in the game, or it could just be kind of like a silly little credits thing where it's like, here, thanks for playing, here's the last timepiece. I have no idea, you know? It could be either one. Or it could be incredibly challenging for all I know. They're throwing books at me. That's, you know, books are for knowledge. Books are for learning. And you're using them as a weapon. This is, what bad ideology can do. You know? These populist owls. These gosh darn populist owls. Oh no, oh no. Alright, well. 30-minute cutscene. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? 30-minute cutscene. Do you think I can pull this off? I'll get this one first. See, I've gotten okay at this part. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that a song or something? It's probably a song. Alright, I got that one. I only need 2 of them to clear the, to clear this stage, right? But they carry over to the next stage. So if I get all 3 of them, then I have to do less work in the future, potentially. I gotta do that again, huh? How unfortunate. And there's just not a lot of health items here. I know of one of them. If I knew where another health item was on this first level, that could potentially help me quite a bit. Okay. Well, that's a relief, right? Oh, that was so close. That was just absurdly close. Did you see that? Okay, now let's... I think we should try to get this one over here. I haven't had a great success rate in the past of getting it. Well, you know... Shro is like, oh, why don't you just play this game on turbo speed? Why don't you just go insanely fast and use the scooter to zip around everywhere? Because it's not that kind of game. I don't know how he can possibly do that. It's like a very... You have to be careful in this game or you die a lot. So those guys aren't here to kill me anymore. Wow. I hit the wrong button. Let's try that again, huh? Let's see if there's like any hidden health stuff over here. Maybe no, that's not great. Come on, you'd think there would have to be a health item somewhere, right? It's ridiculous that there's only one. I guess this is trying to be pretty difficult. Speedrun it. This is not a game I think I could speedrun. Too many glitches, too many bugs in this game. See, I was not personally... I was hoping to be a big fan of this game, because I like, you know, I followed the Kickstarter back in the day. And I thought it looked fun. I like 3D platformers usually. But I just couldn't get past all the bugs and all the bad controls and stuff. And you know, Shro comes in here and he tells me, there are no. Yeah, the hitboxes are really bad. Okay. Is there a health item up here? Maybe? No. That's horrific. You're not gonna give me like an ounce? A single droplet of blood to taste? Not in a creepy way, just, you know, I need health. Yeah, I know, and that's why I really want to finish this game, you know? So that I don't have to rant about it again. Huh? How am I supposed to... I've never had to... I've never had to get, like, back over here, because I've only ever died over there. I've never, like, succeeded on it. Where is a health item? Is there health stuff in here? I don't want to do anything until I get health stuff. Oh, I see. I do seem to remember, because I have been over here before. I think there's a health item in there. Yes, there is. Cool. So that's beneficial. I'm gonna have to be so careful. Ah, that was so close. Do I want to go there first, or do I want to go up here first? An ounce? Isn't the USA, isn't ounce a USA term? Because it's milliliter in metric, right? Or that's fluid ounces, right? But there's also, like, the weight ounces, too, that are, like, part of a pound. So that would just be, like, more akin to, like, grams, right? I can't believe you clipped... I told you not to. Well, I didn't tell you not to. I just told you, that I wasn't gonna appreciate it. Oh no. I got stuck there. Oh no. I didn't notice that thing you could grab onto. I died. Okay, well, we got further than ever before that time. I just gotta make sure I can do that with more health, you know? So I'm not, like, dying instantly. Like, if I can get through this first area with still 4 health, that would be great. I gotta take off this jean jacket. It's so hot in here. And yes, I am still wearing the same thing as yesterday. Cool. I will not be wearing the same thing tomorrow. I'm gonna wear Green Bay Packers gear, probably, for the Galaxy Bowl. Now, the Packers are not in the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna be playing as the Chiefs in Madden, but, the girl from Pulp Fiction. I watched, like, the first, like, 20 minutes of that, and I was like, this isn't very good, and I turned it off. Oh, I had the wrong hat on. You want to just start over? Let's just start over. I need to be perfect, right? You know, when I used to have my hair orange, I got compared to the girl from The Fifth Element a lot. Which was understandable, because there's not a lot of girls with that color hair that's orange. And the same haircut, too. So it was, like, pretty, like, wow, you really look like that girl from The Fifth Element. And I'd be like, yeah, I know. I've been told that. But that was a while ago now. Oh. Multipass, what? I'm gonna do this one first. Have I not seen Pulp Fiction? I've seen The Fifth Element. Oh no. Yeah, no, I've seen it, and, well, okay. It's one of those movies that I saw when I was, like, 6 years old, you know? And so I remember it, like, through the lens of, like, a 6-year-old. Again, I saw it when I was 6, right? And I think I've seen, like, parts of it a couple of times since then. But I haven't seen, like, the whole movie in, like, almost 20 years, probably. Oh, these stupid birds. Is this a metaphor for populism? That's like, my take on it, right? I mean, if you tell me what multipass is, I might be like, oh, yeah, sure. Sure, yeah. The thing. I just don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. An emo opera? I see. This is gonna sound crazy, right? And I am, you know, notably a little manic right now. Maybe a lot manic. Well, not. I'm like hypomanic right now, right? I'm not really having any like psychosis, and I'm not really manic to an extent that it's like making my life bad, you know? I just have a lot of weird energy. I'm getting a lot of like weird little thoughts in my head, you know? And so one consequence of that is that a little bit ago, earlier today, I just took a look at myself in the mirror, and I was like, huh. I was like, huh. Things are different now, huh? Like, it just kind of made me realize, like, oh, my life is really in a different place than it was, like, even a few months ago, really. Or even, but especially, like, a couple years, you know? And it's not like I'm living in a new place at the moment or anything like that. It's not like there's been some huge life change. I'm in the same great relationship, and I'm, you know, I'm still, very unemployed and not in school right now. Like, that's something that I would love to change that's, can't quite yet, you know. But it's just, things are just, different now, you know? And it's stupid. It's stupid. I just kind of like, I'm in kind of like a new era of things at this point. And I think maybe more than anything, it's just like, I got my head on straight now. I'm going in the right direction, which I wasn't before. Oh, that was so close. The game froze there for a second. I had to be really careful. You're kidding me. That's unfair. Sometimes the jumps in this game are just ridiculous and hard to judge. Oh. Yeah, no, it's I think it's more just like a sense of like I've gotten things figured out a little bit. Like, I'm just on the right track now, and that alone is something. Well, that was not great. You can't lose health on stuff like that. If the camera worked better in this game, I'd just turn around. I cannot stand the wall jump in this game. I've said that a million times. But it's still true. And I think what I don't like about this level a little bit is that it heavily features the wall jump. I just don't know how you can make a 3D platformer and everything is great about it except for the platforming itself. The platforming aspect of it is lacking. Let me actually check something here. I want to see if there's anything around there. Any secrets? Nope, none. Can you imagine if I had died from looking for secrets? Okay, I'm up here now. This thing is really glitchy too. I have noticed. Okay, so I can leave now. I like wall jumping in Mario games and generally nowhere else. There's another thing. There's more things to get. Okay, well, I got all of them. Did I need to get all of them? Is there anything up here? that's not too bad. 5 minutes? Okay. Gotcha. Oh, you know, so this game last night when I was playing it, was notably making me not feel very well. You know, it was making me anxious. You know, I think it says a lot about my mental state right now that my mind was literally just went to like, cool, I got a health thing. My mind just went to like, oh, you know, I've flown before magically, but it's just in dreams, you know? In dreams I've flown it magically. But my brain is like having trouble differentiating dreams from reality at the moment, I think. Okay, let's go up here. The Dweller Mask. What? Why did it tab out? Did I hit tab? I don't... Okay. I might have hit the wrong button, and it, like, went out of the game. Oh... How am I oh, I see. Okay. So I have to wait a little bit. There we go. Cool. So I got that one. I'm pretty low on health. Should we get the last one, or should we just, How do I even get back up there? Man. Christmas frat party, huh? I mean, those I'm sure exist. I didn't really go to that type of college, I guess. I mean, I could have, right? I applied for UW-Madison from where I am from, but I did not get in, and I did get in to UW La Crosse, but that did not work out. So, because of my health. Unfortunately. What happens if I go all the way around here? Nothing? Okay. Oh, there's a health thing. Good thing I did that, huh? Can you imagine if I had to start over at this point? All the progress I've made. But I know more secrets now, right? I know more secrets of where things are. Don't jinx it. I'll try not to. I will try my best not to. I don't think necessarily need to, Okay, I thought of something to talk about, because I was thinking about something, right? Phineas and Ferb, right? For the most part, with the exceptions of a few scenes and a few rather unique special episodes, right? Most of the show takes place very specifically in the summer of 2007. What? Ah, you're kidding me. Takes place in the summer of 2007, right? And like, I don't think I've seen a few of the later seasons of the show. But as far as I know, it never really I mean, first of all, Phineas and Ferb is just kind of a timeless show in general, for the most part. It is a little dated sometimes. Some of the stuff in it is a little bit like, oh yeah, this definitely is from like the 2000s or the early 2010s or whatever. But it is, for the most part, a pretty timeless show. But it does all take place in that year. And like, oh no. Okay. And, like, Candace's phone, I don't think ever changes at any point in the show. She's still using that, like, kind of old-timey 2007 phone the whole show. And so they're bringing Phineas and Ferb back now. Did you hear about this? I'm gonna be like Jimmy Fallon. I'm gonna be like, did you hear about this? Bringing Phineas and Ferb back for additional episodes. But the new episodes are gonna take place in oh, there's a health item over there. Okay. In the summer of 2008. Isn't that great? Do you know how difficult it is? Do you know how difficult my life is, that I have to talk and also I have to talk and also play a video game at the same time? It's impossible. See, there is something on top of that. On top of that, castle. Yeah. Cool. Okay, that was a big secret, huh? I got a big special secret thing. And I got a health item. So, that went well. Oh, you know, I've dealt with, I've been in mental hospitals and stuff. I am bipolar, right? But psychosis, kind of looks like schizophrenia sometimes. Should have gotten another, soda at the Quick Trip. But I didn't. How unfortunate. So I need two... Okay, so there are little guys trying to kill me. Little invisible guys. I can always see them. Don't think that they can't see me. Okay. So I got a special one. Oh... What I could really go for right now is some health items. Can't you tell where my head is at, where my priorities are? That I'm mostly focused on not having to do this over again. Didn't I do 11? 11 what? My head is kind of all over the place right now. I'm a little distracted. So sorry if I say anything kind of dumb today. And she do 11. How do I get up there, huh? Oh. Oh, I didn't even see him. I think your message was, I think your message was deleted from my mind. Like, my eyes glazed over. I became a mindless drone. Also that I wouldn't have to dab. Hey, Johnny, do you remember the doll day thing? That was, like, my little, like, artistic experiment. I didn't end up doing it. And I don't think I ever, like, super well explained to people what it was, you know? But I think the general idea was it was going to be... It was an ARG, right? And there was, like, lore behind it. And the lore was that it was like, it was like my artistic expression of, all the horrible things in my life, you know? Cause that was like when I was, catatonic a lot, you know? It was like when I was having catatonia. And so I was like kind of real obsessed with this like very, very specific experience of having to be in front of a camera where you know you can be, like, having to be in front of a camera and entertain people while at the same time you are aware that you could turn into a living statue at any second. And that, like, very, very specific experience led me to come up with the doll day thing, you know? Like, it was just like that. Because that's not an experience that I think most human beings have had, generally speaking. I don't think most people have, like... I mean, first of all, most people haven't had catatonia, you know? And then also, like, most people that have had catatonia weren't, like, attempting to, like, entertain people while, like, in between their intermittent catatonia. Yeah, I do too. I'm getting it worked out, though. I'm getting it figured out. Oh, don't do that to me. He took my health. How dare he? Okay, I found the secret thing. Whew. We've actually got most of the story pieces now. But I'm frankly more worried about, health items, you know? Oh, so precarious. I see. Ah! That was so close. Oh, I see there's like a... Whew. Why'd they like save the hardest parts of the game for like this level specifically? You know, I'm doing this second to last, but this didn't necessarily... What? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, here's the thing, right? I have enough. I'm just gonna go to the next part. And I'm gonna hope that there is a health item somewhere here. Wow. So it only gets harder. I get to a more difficult part. You know what this reminds me of? Trying to beat cups on Mario Kart. You know? Because sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the 200cc blue shell cup. You know? And I get really, really good at the first course in the race. But there's 4 of them. You know, I got to beat first place on all 4 of them to get that Gold Cup 3-star ranking, you know? And, and so I get really good at the first race, and then I lose on the second one, but then I get really good at the second one, but I keep losing at the third and fourth one. But then at this point, right, I don't get as much practice with the third and fourth one, because, well, I guess that's kind of my fault almost, because the way I do it is usually, like, if I don't get first place on a race, I just reset the whole cup, you know? So I get, like, more practice on the first one, and then the second one, and I only, like, get to the third and fourth one once I master the earlier ones. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna go this way. I'm gonna go the other way. Oh. I gotta be so careful. These little guys. How do you get up here? I thought he couldn't get up here. He's dead now. How do you like that? Huh? Ah. He better not come near me. Using knowledge against us. Okay. So I'm not gonna say what I was planning to say just now. Cause it would be jinxing it. And I do not want to jinx it. So that's good. I got one. Using knowledge against others is common practice. Yeah, it is, but it should be frowned upon to some extent. Okay. Okay, that was close. That was also maybe closer than the viewer might realize. At least it felt close to me. So I haven't taken any damage yet, which is the thing I didn't want to jinx earlier. The hitboxes are kind of wacky in this game. I don't know. Ooh, we got trapped. So, you know, that's a great start. You know, I'm not ready to say, oh, this is going to be the run, because, like, we haven't even gotten through most of the whole thing yet. But this is a good start. Because there's, like, a lot of levels here. So I'm going to wait to go over that way. Because I don't want to do that until I lose. Okay, now I can go over that way. I don't know what to do on that part. Because, it's kind of impossible when the camera's like that. Full health again. See, that's such a... That wall jump is so bad. And, you know, Shro suggested, hey, maybe I should have played this on controller. And, I tried controller for a little bit one of the days that I was streaming this. I think it was day 3 of streaming this, maybe. This part, I have said a couple of times, but, it was being really glitchy to me. Like, I'd get trapped in those buckets. Not buckets. So you look around, right? Yeah, the mouse. Yeah, it is how I look around. But it's alright. Okay. I'm gonna use the time stop hat. Okay. That didn't really work out how I wanted it to, but... This level gives me a lot of anxiety. I don't know what it is exactly. Oh, here we go. Over here. Like, the reason I ended stream... What? The reason I ended stream last night, was because I was really anxious. And this level was what was making me anxious. Because I'm not a huge fan of, like, how I've had to, like, how I've lost and beat it several times. I think that I played this maybe for an hour or two at the end of yesterday's stream. But oh, like, I need to take a breather after this next part here, I think. And then there's, like, this special thing up here. There's, like, the story pieces, which are not essential. Get water? Yeah, sure. Maybe I will. Whew. Cool. I did it. No fanfare for Ellers. You didn't? Okay, who cares? But, you know, now I've got full health again, so. I've got enough, pieces to move on. And there's a health item up there, but I don't even need it because I have full health. Which I guess is why I'm thinking maybe I should go for that last one. Because I still have that extra health item, you know? So there is some room for error on this one. Cool. Got it. Oh. So now I just have to get up there. We've been pretty good so far. I almost used the word perfect, but that would be jinxing it. I guess it's not perfect because we have taken some damage. Oh. You know what's really wacky? Is that, like, I feel like it's still yesterday, you know? Like, I went through all the trappings of today. I went through all the, you know, the extra things I had to do today. I had a whole, I went to sleep, I woke up, you know, I had a friend over, notably. It's just, it feels like I never left the stream last night. And, I think I'm thinking a lot about the Celeste streams, you know? Because they all felt kind of like this, a little bit. Like, that's, you know, that's what Celeste was, really. There were a lot of false endings in Celeste. There was a lot of, like, oh, you know, here's the end, but, like, oh, actually, there's all the B-sides, and then you get all the B-sides, it's like, oh, this isn't gonna take too much longer, and then there's, like, all these extra levels, and then there's farewell. And it's just, whew. There's just so much, extra stuff, you know? And so there were a lot of streams where I was, like, honestly thinking, like, oh, I'm almost done with the game, don't worry. Like, there's probably not that much left of the game. And it ended up taking me 40 streams. And a lot of those streams were like 10, I think one of them was 15 hours long. I think at one point I did a 15-hour Celeste stream. Which is insane. Like, don't do 15-hour streams. That's gonna... I mean, at least don't do them regularly. As regularly as I had been doing them. Oh. I guess I'm maybe, making today's stream a little bit too much Ellers personal hour. Oh, that's not good. And I would like to talk about other stuff other than just, like, how I'm feeling and my experiences with, life and all that. Yeah, I know it's fine, but is it marketable, though? You know? Now, I didn't go into this VOD thinking, or I mean, sorry. I was thinking about the VODs, which is why I said, the VODs. I didn't go into, this stream thinking about, like, oh, you know, is today gonna be a real marketable stream, you know? Is today gonna be, like, a stream that I can... Well, I don't think... I'm not that mentally ill right now. I'm not that bad. It's more just a problem with... I'm kinda tired, I guess. Huh? I don't know. Oh, there's a tightrope there. I see. You know, I'm not gonna try that again, I think. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not, well, I'm the best of both worlds. I'm bipolar, right? So that's like, you know, that's schizo and depressed and feeling like you're high on cocaine or something. Oh, this is horrifying. We're in the Bowser level now. Why did they make this, like, the hardest level in the game? Do you think... This is the penultimate level. And you can do them in any order. So this isn't necessarily the last hourglass to get. Or the last... I keep calling them hourglasses, but they're... Excuse me? They're, timepieces. See, the worst part about this is that the last hourglass doesn't, or timepiece, yeah. The last timepiece doesn't unlock until we beat this one. So there is no, like, yeah, just get it done with, and, Ellers gets some flashbacks to her, her evil past, the fall of 2022. Hey, Johnny, are you there? Hi. I think we need the... I think, you're my mod, right? And so you can be helpful here. You can help me with this. I need to set some limits, I think. Because, I did set limits, notably. But I'm feeling in this moment like those limits were not good enough. The limits, of course, being... like, the Celeste stuff. Do you remember the Celeste stuff? The Celeste era? Oh, yeah, no. If it's 4 hours, I'm done. Well, it's just, you know, I've got this new kind of schedule in place, right? Which is, that I do the primary game on, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then sort of a secondary game on... Wow. This is not going as well this time. And so this has been the secondary game. And so that's why I was thinking when I got done yesterday, I was like, I'm not gonna wait a whole week just to, I'm not gonna wait a whole week just to, finish this game if the final stream of it is only gonna take, like, a couple hours. Can you imagine if I don't even finish this level after 4 hours? It'd be embarrassing. Well, not just embarrassing, it would be like... Because the thing is, like, if I don't finish this level, I'm gonna have to do another stream where I start all the way over. Like, the whole stream will have been a complete waste. The only thing I will have gained from it is experience doing this level. I don't think I ever did a Celeste stream where I didn't get through one level the whole stream. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. But I do not think that ever happened. Again, clout. Well, you know I want that clout. You'll gain channel... That's true, you will. Oh, so I want to add, like, more channel points things add more channel points, rewards, that are more reasonable than the say the F word one, that are like things that like people can actually save up for and actually redeem, that people will find interesting, you know? I'm starting over. The F word. You can't get me to say it. You're not just gonna get me to say it. I've never said it before. And I'm never going to. Ever. I'm too cool for it. Oh. My dad got really into baseball cards recently. He was into it when he was a kid, you know, and he's one of those people where like he was really poor as a kid and then he like got into the trades and now he's got like a ton of money, you know. So he's like and he's an awful person, notably, right? Just a horrible person. People call me a bad person. He is a bad person. I am not a bad person compared to my dad. Now, the reason people call me a bad person, maybe because I had him as my father, you know. But he's just this, like, narcissistic, like, self-absorbed. I'm nothing like him. Right? He is, the most self-absorbed person on Earth. He is a narcissist. I'm not a narcissist. Am I a narcissist, do you think? No, I couldn't be. I've been called a narcissist, but many times, frankly. It's an accusation I can't escape. You know, how do you inherit... What? How do you inherit being a narcissist from someone? Like I've thought about that before, as you can imagine, right? Because it's personal to me, but like, how does that happen exactly? Like what kind of like mental process does that? Because that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Like, oh, my father figure in my childhood was really obsessed with himself. So now I'm obsessed with like, you would think it would translate more into, like, being obsessed with the person that was obsessed with themselves, not with yourself. I don't know. Stupid birds. Yeah, no, I understand that, right? I understand that, like, most traits imprint on people, but like, it's okay, how do I explain this, right? Like, self-obsession is not an outward trait, right? So like, you'd think, okay, if person A was really obsessed with person A and person B is a small child that is copying the behaviors of the adult person A, right? I would think that person B, if they were copying person A, would get obsessed with person A, because that's the person that person A is obsessed with, right? It doesn't make sense to me that person B would see person A do that and go, I'm also going to be obsessed with person B, not person... I'm sorry, I'm describing this badly, but, like, it seems weird to me. Like, it doesn't seem like how... If you were copying that trait, I don't think that's how it would work, would it? Am I, like, at least, like, getting my point across? Like, am I at least, like, you understand what I'm trying to say at the very least? Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to, like... Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to make this therapy hour or anything. I'm just saying it's like, kind of weird, isn't it? Like, I did that on purpose because I was low on health, and this wasn't gonna work if I was low on health. Okay. You guys ever drink water? You ever try this thing called water? I've been thinking about trying it. I heard about it on Twitter. Or maybe it was Reddit. I don't remember. One of those online platforms, you know. It's a chemical. It's like a chemical. People drink it apparently. Some sparkling water. Oh, you're like 10 steps ahead of me. You've got like special water, huh? I just found out about this stuff today. Oh, that was close. Oh, golly. Golly gosh gee willikers. Now, I've drank, you know, Mountain Dew before. That I can understand. I've drank hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is great. Big fan of hot chocolate. Lots of marshmallows. Warm and toasty. What did you say? I want some hot chocolate now. I'm gonna, at a point in time where I feel it is appropriate, I'm gonna go out in the other, that's appropriate. I'm gonna go out in the other room and ask my wonderful girlfriend if we have hot chocolate. Marcy? Well, she's not here. I don't know where she could have gone. We have a friend over right now. Different friend. I mentioned earlier I had a friend over today. This is a different friend that showed up even later. Yeah. And, they're gone. They've disappeared into the ether. Into the abyss. You know, it's a game I've really wanted to play, but I feel like I'd like very strongly regret it. It's a Cuphead. I've wanted to stream Cuphead for a long time now. But I do feel like it is, you know, something that could... I mean, it's a very difficult game, is my understanding, right? And, you don't want me to do that? Should I do that on my own time? Well, okay, so there's a couple things to consider, right? Because one is like, you know, am I gonna be able to focus on chat when I'm playing a bullet hell, you know? I might not be, you know, it might be difficult to talk when I'm like, yeah, I see, you know, and it's, like, am I gonna be able to talk enough? And I feel like it would be nice to find some way to, like, test it. But I don't know how I would do that. I was about to ask, hey Johnny, do you think this is the run? Do you think this is the run for us? And then I realized there's this thing called jinxing it. Cling. Do you think I'll die here? Well, I did. Shockingly difficult. Tougher than you would think. Oh. Johnny, do you remember in yesterday's stream when I was complaining about how I slept in my contacts and like they were bugging me and my eyes were all watery and it was like annoying? Somehow, I am having that exact same problem right now. Even though I switched out my contacts. I've got fresh ones in. Oh. What? How did that... You saw what just happened, right? Show that to Stro and tell him this game is not glitchy. Oh my god. Well. It was going so well. I have a thing to do tomorrow. And I hope this stream doesn't take too long. I just need a second. Need something to drink. I'll get something to drink. I'll be right back. They're listening to jazz out there. I need to listen to more jazz. I need to listen to more classical music and jazz, you know? Just puts me in a good mood, you know? Puts me in a... It gets me in the right headspace. It's calming a lot of the time. Not all jazz is calming. You know, some of it is provoking. I get... There's a number of different ways that I can get, I would say. And one of them, the one I'm in right now, is like the... Wears, like, semi-formal clothing very casually and does crosswords and, like, listens to jazz and, like... That's the way I am right now. But I can get other ways, too. Wow. Unfortunate. Oh. I think it's a whole... I don't want to scream. There you go. That's my scream. That's what you're gonna get out of me today, okay? That noise. It's not much of a scream, really. Should I get rid of the I will scream thing? I don't like screaming very much. Should I, if you do like, I will scream and I'm like, rawr, X3. Ah. That'd be pretty funny. Why do I look like I'm ridiculously tired right now? Rawr. OMG. I look so tired right now, don't I? And like, I'm not necessarily. I gotta get like all like, fixed up for the Galaxy Bowl tomorrow. I haven't decided exactly what I'm wearing for it. But whatever Green Bay Packers merchandise I can find. I don't believe I have any merchandise for any other teams. You know, I did get, I'm glad, right? I did get an article from Associated Press in my notifications on my phone that was like, hey, you know, the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl again. Here's your yearly reminder that they should probably change their name because it's kind of not great. And I was like, yeah, you know. Oh, that was so close. I was like, yeah, that's true. But, regardless, I want the Chiefs to win tomorrow. Because I really want to feed into the conspiracy theories, you know? That, like, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are gonna promote the vaccine, and Joe Biden, they're gonna go champion around as, we're the world champions, and, yeah. Support Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., because you can listen to us, because we're I doubt, I very seriously doubt that everyone on the Chiefs is a Democrat. I don't even necessarily know if Patrick Mahomes is a Democrat. I don't know if Andy Reid is a Democrat. He might not be. There's a very good chance he's not, for all I know, you know? But they're very, very focused on specifically Travis Kelce and specifically Taylor Swift. And they're like, these two are gonna tour the country as Super Bowl champions, and it's, you know, it's a psyop. They're gonna get Biden elected with it's rigged. The Super Bowl is rigged. And I absolutely want to see that narrative play out. Because, like, if the 49ers win, right? And I'm going to be talking about this a lot during the Galaxy Bowl tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about this Taylor Swift thing so much during the Galaxy Bowl tomorrow. But, if the 49ers win, right, the Republicans are going to forget about it, the whole thing, instantly. They're just going to be like, oh, you know, wow, I can't figure that out. The 49ers, they'll forget about it instantly, because it's like, oh, it didn't fit our narrative, so I guess we won, you know, or whatever, and then they'll forget about it, because who cares? But if the Chiefs win, there will be, for the next several months, some potentially very funny conspiracy theories. And you know, obviously I hope They don't cause much real life harm, you know? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they're really awful and they get people in trouble. I hope no one, like, tries to kill one of them or something. That would be awful, right? But, you know, outside of, like, anything genuinely bad happening, or, you know, anyone, like, any serious harassment or anything like that, it could potentially be very funny. It could potentially be very funny that, like, these weirdos are, like, obsessed that the Super Bowl was rigged. I heard a guy in real life talking about it. Like, that's how pervasive this is. Like, I was at the store the other day, and there was a guy in line, and he was talking to the cashier, and he was like, do you hear about this Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing, you know? And I was like, man, like, it's just the talk of the town right now, I guess. And I love a good Super Bowl narrative, right? That was awful. That was not my fault. Okay, maybe a little bit. Should I just get good, huh? I love a good Super Bowl narrative. I love a good NFL playoff narrative. But the thing about the Super Bowl narrative is that there's no chance it's gonna, like, end early, right? Huh? Hey, remember when Shro said this game didn't have glitches? When it didn't have bad it didn't have bad... Oh my gosh. I got out. Can you just go back there easily? Yeah. It's not that hard to go back there. You can get out, too. They just never fixed that, huh? Oh my gosh. And this game is, like, full of stuff like that. I'm really in the mood for a nice, soothing psychiatric anxiety medication, right? Something that just really numb my brain. A real, like, chemical lobotomy, if you will. I really want something like that right now. Could really go for a good chemical lobotomy. Oh my gosh. The world is awful, isn't it? Sometimes I think about lobotomies and I just go, man, the world is just horrible, huh? Like, I understand, right, that, you know, lobotomies aren't exactly in style anymore. They're not, like, something that is legal or allowed. They were, you know, questionable to begin with. You know, a lot of people were not very happy about them even when they were going on, you know. There's a reason they got banned, and really, frankly, they didn't even exist for all that long. I think they were mostly a thing in, like, the 30s, 40s, and 50s, I think. And they got banned in the 50s. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Wait, actually, I want to go this way first. But in the time that they did exist, I do think they might be man's worst creation. Like our worst achievement is the lobotomy. And I could really go on about that. Is that the, like, tone of the stream today that I like want to be like, yeah, here's why I think lobotomies are the worst thing ever. That's today's stream. Let's do it. They're, you get the idea, though. Like, I don't think I need to describe a lobotomy, necessarily. Do you know what's special about a transorbital lobotomy, though? Specifically, Johnny? That was when, so, lobotomies, you know, they'd like, do surgery, they'd cut open your head, and they'd like, mess up your cerebral cortex so that you couldn't think anymore, you know? They'd like, and there was no rhyme or reason to it. They didn't know what any of the parts did back then. They just kind of would just, like, smudge it around and be like, okay, they probably can't think very well anymore. They probably can't be a problem anymore for us. But a transorbital lobotomy was when they just, yeah, it's the eye socket. Yep. Yeah, that's the transorbital lobotomy. But it's not just a hammer. It's not just a rod. It's an ice pick. They would use an ice pick usually. And I don't remember why. I think it was just easier, maybe safer. I don't really know. I mean, to be clear, like a pretty substantial percent of the people that they tried to do transorbital lobotomies on died. And like another important like aspect of lobotomies is that like about the history of the lobotomy is that like the majority of the people that they did them on, first of all, did not consent at all, right? They were not consenting. It was done against their will. And second of all, didn't need one. Like, obviously no one needs a lobotomy, right? But arguably, you know, the case for lobotomy is where someone is non-functional, essentially. They, you know, they cannot speak very well, they cannot, like, do anything, like, and in the eyes of the people supporting lobotomies, they were like, well, they're just causing problems for the caretakers, and, like, it's so much easier for the caretakers if we just, like, ruin their brains so that they like, aren't a problem anymore, you know? So really, they just wanted to kill them, but they just didn't have, like, the moral grounds to kill them, and they thought this was better. So... Oh, but even then, right, even under those circumstances, like, the people they did them on were, yeah, a lot of them were just, like, kids that, like, were just, like, people that, like, didn't conform to certain stuff, and they were, like, they weren't following the rules, so they were like, you know, let's just teach them a lesson by literally destroying the part of the brain that allows them to think. You know, it's horrific. Like, it's disgusting. Yeah, I don't know. We don't need to talk about lobotomies right now. You can tell I'm a little bit, I'm kind of manic right now. I think there is kind of a certain situation. Cool. I got that without dying. I think there is like a certain... Oh no. Wrong hat. Ooh, this is tough. There we go. That's so bad. It's... Ooh. It's chilling. Like, it's, like, it is... I mean, because, first of all, right? It is, to some extent, death. It's essentially killing them. It's essentially killing them. It's like an identity death, in a way. And, or at least it's like inflicting a horrible, horrible disability on them. I might need to take some breaks while playing this, because, oh no. Yeah, we're almost 2 hours in. So it didn't drop the health pawn because I have full health, which is not good. I was thinking it would drop it. And then I could, like, come back to it later if I needed it. Oh, this glitchy part of the game. I see. Wow! Great. I need a second. I need a... I'll be right back. Take a week off. I'm not taking a week off. I'm doing the Galaxy Bowl tomorrow, remember? This is a lorazepam. This is a whole thing for lorazepam. Take 1 tablet by mouth twice daily as needed for catatonia. Oh, take off the game. Yeah, sure. Fine. I just really wanted to move on to something else, you know? Oh, let's do the other one. Oh, I guess we gotta go up there first, huh? No, oh, I want to be clear. I got this and I said, like, this is a pill for catatonia, right? It's also a pill for anxiety, right? I was prescribed to me for catatonia, but it's because it's like one of the only things that helps with catatonia, but it's, you know what else? You know what else is a treatment for catatonia? Electroconvulsive therapy. See, I think if I had been alive in the 1930s, they would have given me a lobotomy. Mm. Spilled some of it. Oh. So I've taken half of a anxiety pill. Oh wait, this wasn't even where I wanted to go. Oh. Guys, I'm shriveling and perishing over here. Great. You're gonna smack me. What are you gonna smack me for? Huh? Yeah, you see that? The look on my face? I look lobotomized, don't I? I give up. I'm going in here. I'm gonna make this as easy for myself as possible from now on. I'm gonna get just the minimum. Just the bare minimum that I need to move on to the next part. Should have been doing that a while ago, but I wanted to see if I could get all the story pieces. I think I'm still gonna try to get all 3 of the crowns in the first level. Because, I know how to get those and they're not too difficult at this point. I'm used to them, you know? Oh, what's in here? Cool. So I don't take lorazepam that often, anymore. Part of the reason I do that is because it kind of messes me up a bit. I'm gonna go that way, actually. Well, I'm sorry, when I say it messes me up a little bit, I mean, it gives me hangovers in the morning. I take it, and it, like, calms me down, and I feel pretty good. And then in the morning, I just get these awful headaches, and it's impossible to wake up, and... Ooh. That was kind of close. Did I grab that? I don't know where the health is over here. I don't remember. What? Oh my gosh. Ah, this level sucks. Femboy UK. Wow. Who is... Imagine claiming, like, domain over like all of the UK as a femboy. Like, there's got to be quite a lot of femboys in the United Kingdom. You would think like one couldn't claim domain out over the whole country, but I guess that's what good old King Charles III is all about, right? Yeah, he claims domain over all of the United Kingdom. Yeah, right? Like Finster. Well, no, I think Finster lives in the U.S. now, but he is British though. So, doesn't he live in the U.S. now? I thought he did. His girlfriend is American. I'm pretty sure. What? You know, he's banned from the U.S. I think I'm kind of like she is? I could have sworn she was American. I thought I saw something. Okay, see ya, Cherry. What? Oh, wrong. Okay, I'm gonna give up. I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna start over. Too early of a mistake. I could have survived that, but didn't want to. I just want to start from scratch. I think I'm like the opposite of a femboy, you know? Wonderful. You're a subscriber now. You can't leave. You can be my simp forever. I've got like the you know, I'm like what if Reagan Ridley was an e-girl Twitch streamer, you know? That's my vibe at the moment. It's like what if the like overworked mad scientist was like pretty. Well, not pretty necessarily, just, you know, on Twitch and being a person. Hey, you know, I don't want to wear more than this, I think. I do want to discuss my claim that I am the opposite of a femboy, though, right? Maybe more so than anyone ever has been the opposite of a femboy. Right? I don't know. I am a girl. Yeah. I am a girl. And you know, I'm kind of not masculine, certainly, but I am, I don't think butch is the right word either, really. It's just kind of, I'm not a tomboy. Okay. I think I'm a tomboy, right? I think I'm a tomboy, and you every time you say I'm not, but this is so, I just made the same mistake. I'm not gonna start over this time, though, because I don't want to. What makes you think I'm not a tom? I'm not trying at all. I'm not trying to be a tomboy. I'm not trying to be a tomboy at all. I'm just living my life the Ellers way. Too girly to be a tomboy. How am I too girly? You really think I'm too girly? In what way? Because I'm wearing makeup. I'm wearing a lot of makeup right now. I will admit that. Yeah, my nails. What tomboys can't have... It's like coral, right? It's not pink. It's coral, I think. Let me... Ooh. This nail polish is called Sunday Funday. That's the color. Now, do you think that's girly, Johnny? Sunday Funday nail polish. Essie? It's Essie. I need a hoodie. I'll be right back. No, I didn't get a hoodie to be more of a tomboy in some way. I got a hoodie because I was cold, first of all. And I felt like this would fit my vibe right now better than the jean jacket I was wearing earlier. Trying too hard. To be what, exactly? Oh. That was the name you went with? So, okay, I have a question here, right? Is that a gender-swapped version of Ron Burgundy? Or is that like a portmanteau between Ramona Flowers and Ron Burgundy? Or did you just decide that Ramona was the feminine equivalent of Ron? Huh? That's wild. Hey Johnny, what color should I dye my hair? I was talking to Marcy about how I have to, at some point in my life, have pink hair for a bit, you know? Yeah, I know, not enough hair dye. But I think at some point in my life I'm gonna have to have pink hair. Because my girlfriend is named Marceline, right? Like, I'm in a lesbian relationship with a girl named Marceline. And, you know, my name is not Bonnabelle. My name is not Bonnabelle. But I could be, you know, bubblegum if my hair was pink. So, what do you mean, hence not YFM? You don't think that a tomboy, you don't think a tomboy could have pink hair? If she wanted to? I'm gonna prove that wrong, because I am a tomboy, and I'm gonna get pink hair at some point. Not necessarily now or soon, but at some point in my life. What's tomboy about me? My personality. My personality is pretty tomboy. My manner of speaking, perhaps. And, yeah, there you go. Exactly. Proof. Oh. What a world we live in these days, am I right, folks? What a society. Hey, Batman villain guy. The Joker Riddler. Are you a real Batman villain? Have you ever met him? Have you ever met the Batman before? I've been curious. I've heard rumors, I've heard tall tales of the Bat from Gotham. Could he be real? Oh no. Try not to run into him. I can imagine. You seem to be antagonizing him. Do you think that I have what? Do you think that I have tomboy qualities? Do you think that I am a tomboy? From you know, just from the you know the casual look at me, you know, and the way I behave and everything. That's not an answer. It's not an answer. You have to tell us. Okay, full health. A based mints. I'm so clever and funny, guys. I bet the incels on 4chan would love me. And then they'd, like, dox me or something. They'd be like, check out this wacky person we found on Twitch. Wow, I hate them. Let's kill Ellers. You know? Whew! I shouldn't get that health item because I have full health. You have not given an answer. So are you just like a casual, regular simp then? My blood pressure? Oh, when that weird jump happened? Let me see. Well, luckily for us, I am full of lorazepam now. What? Oh, you're kidding me. Horrific. Truly awful. Wonderful. Well, I got up there. That's great. My blood pressure. Johnny, we need to, like, bring other people on Ellers. You're working on some stuff? Okay. That's acceptable. I'm fine with that. You've satiated me for now. So are you just like a standard simp, or like what's your deal? You're gonna yell at the server and you're gonna ask me, you're gonna ask them, am I a tomboy? What are you gonna say to the server? Ah, golly. Golly gosh, gee willikers. Gosh darn it. You don't have permission? Get good. Johnny, do you want to be one of my, do you want to be one of my, my Discord mods, too? Do you want to have even less of a life? I mean, not that my server's that active, but, oh, you're gonna yell to come hang, I see. So if I were to, hypothetically, Twitch mod you mid Discord, Discord mod you mid Twitch stream, would you horrific, unfortunate in so many ways. Whew. You know, games don't usually make me as anxious as this one is. And it's not even like I don't think this game has made me anxious kind of overall. It's just this level in the ocean that makes me anxious. Just this one single level. Whew. Thank the wonky hitboxes. Alright, so I've got enough to leave now. And I've got full health. And that's all I need, really. Going into the next level with full health and most of the stuff I need. So we need 3 more of those crowns. That one is just not that hard to get, huh? I know there's like a special story piece, a storybook page over down here, I think, right? So there's 3 more of those. If I either die or get to the next stage of this whole thing, I'm going to pause briefly. So that did take a health. But there's a replacement health thing down here. I only need 1 more. And I have full health. I gotta jump up really high, I guess. So I gotta break this, I assume. I haven't done this part of the game yet. I'm so tempted. I am dying over here. What? What was that glitch? Okay, I'm gonna try to get a different one. That one was... I barely survived that one. Up to that point, you know? So there's stuff over there. Oh yeah, I tried this one earlier too and it didn't work out very well. Okay. I've gotten most of it. Oh. All right. How do I get down now? Oh, this is horrible. Cool. How do I get down from here now? I think I can just drop down. Oh, okay. So yeah, I can, go to the next part now, I think. So I need... Wow. Oh boy. I need a second, I think. I need a second to just talk. So this is the problem with taking... Oh. Well, I've been quiet too. I've been focused on the game. This is the problem with playing games that are hard to me. Because, oh, that was so close. Because I can't talk when when I'm trying to do a difficult game, I guess. It's tough for me. Well, I got all the story pieces at the very least. Which, I've never done that before. So this is where... Okay, let's see where this takes me. Up here, apparently. There's the health pawn, at least. So we have full health. We've got all the story pieces. We just have to get two, Well, I took 2 damage there. Okay, that wasn't too bad, I guess. You're like hinging the whole thing on a wall jump, huh? It's so unpredictable. The wall jump is so unpredictable. I can't latch my hopes onto it. Let's try going the other way. What? Oh, you're kidding me. It deactivated the hat in midair, so I landed on nothing. I need a second. I gotta do that whole thing again. I was almost to the end. But that proves that I can finish this, right? I'm almost to the end. I just gotta beat that last level. See this? Hey, you see this here? This is a Reese's peanut butter cup. Folks, let me tell you about this Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh, you don't like Reese's peanut butter cups? Well, too bad. I love them. They're my favorite at the moment. They haven't always been my favorite, but like the past maybe 1 year or so, they've been my favorite. But these ones are special because they're hearts. And they were given to me by my sweetheart. The love of my life, you know? The one that all the Twitch simps are jealous of. I want to cultivate that culture here, Johnny. I want to cultivate the culture of weird Twitch simps. I want them to feel welcome here. Hashtag Sims welcome. Well, I'm not exactly the prettiest right now. You know, I think if you like scroll through Twitch, I'm getting a bunch of cavities filled. I'm getting a bunch of cavities filled in March. But when I eat candy, sometimes this one tooth in my bottom right hurts a lot. Now you'd think, why wouldn't you just stop eating candy? So, I have a thing called an addiction, right? Right. I've got an addiction to candy. I've got a sweet tooth. And right now, that sweet tooth is in a lot of pain, folks. So, man. What are we gonna do about it, huh? Oh, baby. But you know, I could put hashtag Sims welcome on the screen. Hey, so, you know, I said in March I have to get cavities filled. I didn't tell you how many cavities I have to get filled. The number is 8. I have to get 8 cavities filled at once. Well, actually, they're doing it on 2 separate days. So I have to get 4 cavities filled. And then I have to come back like a week later and get 4 more cavities filled. I don't have dental insurance. So it's gonna cost us like a ton of money. But like my teeth are just not doing great because there was a long stretch of time where I was not brushing them enough, and I was eating a lot of candy and drinking a lot of juice. And now I am still eating a lot of candy and drinking a lot of juice. What is your job, Johnny? I don't even know what your job is. You're a government worker? You know what, honestly, like, my dream job is? Like, really? Like, I mean, I feel like I've got, like, more ambitious dream jobs. Okay. I see. Sure, yeah. I think one of my dream jobs, and one that, you know, right now I'm kind of in a situation in my life where I wouldn't really want to try to apply for a job, you know? And it's not because I'm, like, lazy or because I, like, am not trying hard enough or whatever. It's just, you know, I've really struggled with employment, you know, recently. Because of my health issues, because of my, because of my bipolar, you know? So when I do try to get a job, it doesn't usually work out quite right. But there is one job that I think, you know, if I did get a job offer with it, I mean, okay, first, there's a lot of jobs, right? Because there's some that I would say were, like, you know, like dream job stuff. Like, if it was, like, something like this, like, only, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm not qualified for yet, or will never be qualified for, and then there's one job that, like, I'm totally qualified right now for, so that's the one I'm focusing on, but it's being a librarian, right? Getting a job, or just like a library tech, you know, just someone that works in a library. My grandpa worked in a library for 20 years, you know? Well, he was a security guard, right? But he, but, you know, he did that because he, you know, loved being around books, and, you know, it's kind of wholesome in a way. And, like, don't you think that would fit? Johnny, don't you think I could be a good librarian? I feel like I've got, like, the, you know, I feel like to some extent, like, I would be so satisfied just for forever being able to, like, say, like, yeah, my day job is, I work at the library, you know? Well, exactly, I've got the look, I already look like a librarian a lot of the time, right? So that's, like, part of it, but that's not that important. I think the important thing is just, like, it's just something that sounds really nice to me, you know? It's a job that I've certainly, like, kind of idealized, but it's also a job that, like, I know what the real day-to-day functions of it are, to some extent, and, like, it doesn't sound that bad. Like, it sounds, you know, like something I could totally do. And, like, not really have a problem with it. I think it really it does just kind of depend on the hours, you know? I think it depends on the hours. I did try to apply at the library once. And they, but they basically have it on, like, a lottery, I think. So, like, only some of the applications get considered, even. Because they just get too many applications, I guess, for, to be a librarian. So I'm gonna try again, because that was years ago. That was a long time ago. So you might have noticed that as today's stream has gone on, the 2 hours and 20 minutes that it has progressed, Things have gotten better. Right, I've made more and more progress. I've gotten to understand these worlds better. I've gotten to the final world a couple of times at this point. Ellers, the final girl. I'm consistently getting further. Exactly. What did I just do? Why did I do that? So luckily there is a simple solution. So I am going to, there's been a problem, right? Where that last level is very difficult. But I don't have to get all the crowns in that last level if I don't have to get all the crowns in the level if I if I get all the ones in the earlier levels. Because there's, like, extra ones, you know? And, I think I can get... Because, like, even, when I got to the last level... I think it's the last level. I hope it's the last level. Last time, when I got there last time, I already had 1 crown, and I just had to get 2 more. I gotta be careful here. But I am, you know, notably also trying to get the storybook pieces. Ugh. I know I've done this before. How did it do it that time? I didn't tell it to do anything that time. Ah. I do not need that heart. So this is going so much better. So I'm gonna go up there and get that crazy one. And that one I saved for last because sometimes it can be unpredictable and I can lose like 2 hearts at a time. But luckily, I have 2 hearts waiting around for me to go get. Oh. See, I feel like this level has gotten me better. What? Wow. That was horrible. But I'll at the very least go get that that health pawn over there. The other one is harder to get to, but probably worth the effort, I would think. Maybe not worth the effort. I'll try it anyway, right? Well, okay, there's one here. First of all, I forgot about this one. Which makes taking the risk on the other one not that bad, I guess. Okay, I'm not trying that again then. That didn't work out. Unfortunately. My mouse is all sweaty. You know, it's weird, right? Because I do use, like, a real mouse. Most people don't use them anymore, you know? But I do. I like the consistency of them over like a fake mouse, you know? Like a plastic one, like a lot of people use today. You know, like it's like furry, you know? Right now it squeaks. It's a real mouse. Like they used in the olden times on old computers. No. Remy's a rat. Remy is a rat. I didn't kill Remy. Why would anyone use a rat as a mouse? They're called mice for a reason. So I do already have enough crowns to go to the Evil Fire Lava Castle level. But if I do that, ooh. Whew. Wow, this is, I gotta focus here. Wow. I should learn the tightrope. To walk on a tightrope. Be a real neat party trick. So, you know, I think I should probably, like, get one, like, new hobby at a time, you know? But I think when I'm manic, I just kind of, my mind gets, like, flooded with possibilities. And so the other you know, obviously I'm, like, taking up fencing, right? Oh my gosh. That sucks. Okay, hold on. Around the corner here, I know there is, at the very least, a thing I need. Let me look over here. Okay. I'm so focused on just getting any health item, because I do not want to face that area over there without any health items. Wow. Can't really work on the timing with that, huh? Alright, let me try that again. Hopefully I'll get it this time. Hey, wait. Start a stopwatch. We're gonna see how long this run takes. I've got a fancy smartwatch. Oh, you know, there's some things about humans that I just don't understand. Like privacy. I don't get the concept of privacy usually. People are like, oh, you know, you put these like, AI creatures in your house, and they listen to everything, and like, I'm like, okay, sure. Like, they can listen if they want to. I don't mind being listened to generally. I don't mind being surveilled, generally speaking. Now, what I do have a problem with is someone using that surveillance to harm me, you know. But I'm not under the assumption automatically that if someone is watching me, they're going to use that information to hurt me or my family. I usually assume they probably just want it so that they can sell me stuff. Because that's usually the case. Oh, but, you know, like, if Siri wants to, like, you know, listen to every conversation I have all day, then, like, sure. Go ahead. But, you know, so many people act like it's just basic common knowledge that you wouldn't want them to do that. I don't think it matters. See, I think my ideal society, right, is that if everyone was one hive mind, right? Like, there's just one person, really. And humans are, like, like, kind of just the drones, you know? That, like, perform functions, you know? I think it would be great if we were all just kind of one big, like, really big organism, you know? And, oh, man. And, oh, you know, and humans can still, like, do whatever the heck they want to do, you know, they can get up to their, you know, whatever humans do, and, but, you know, for the most part, they you know, they can be in a efficient system, you know, you know, it should be built for efficiency, I think. And so, yeah, like, everyone would always know what everyone else is doing at all times because they're all in a hive mind, you know? There would be no privacy. You know, do we need that? I feel like there's like a few levels of listening to me talk about this, right? Because there's like the people that like don't know who I am, who are probably like, oh, she's probably joking, you know, or like maybe even some people who are like, oh, she's probably like totally serious about this, you know, and then there's probably like the kind of tier of people that are like kind of mid-range friends that I talk to a lot, but I'm not like super close with, you know? And they're probably all like, oh, yeah, she's joking. Like, this is just the bit she does all the time, you know? And then there's probably people that are like very, very close to me, like Marcy or like my best friends, you know? And they'll be like, yeah, guys, she's kind of serious when she says this stuff. It's scary, you know? I'm just saying what I think makes sense, right? And you might be like, well, Ella, this is why you take antipsychotics. You're crazy. You're not like a normal human. I'm like, yeah, sure. I would gladly be a single drone in a hive mind. If in the context, then it means that I have roughly the same mental capacity that I have now. And you could argue I already am a drone in a hive mind, right? You know, in some extent. To some extent, if the society that we live in is the society that we live in is the hive mind, the whole superorganism. Oh. Cool, did it. Johnny, I have no idea if you heard any of that rant. You know, some people are scared of me and I just don't understand why. Oh. You chilling? What do you think of my what do you think of my hive mind rant? What do you think of Ellers like astute opinion that everyone should be part of a global superorganism? I'm just saying I think it would be more efficient. I think we'd really care a lot more about each other, you know? I think we'd find a lot more compassion, you know? Because we'd all be equals in a way, you know? We'd all just be these kind of drone figures. Oh, I kind of have to destroy that, but if I destroy it now, I might be screwing myself over later. Okay, I didn't need to destroy it. Whew. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I could have destroyed that. Well, actually, no, I'm not dumb. I don't want to destroy it. It's just, I went the wrong direction after I didn't destroy it. Well, I'm down here now. Whew. I think this game was not super well made. Oh god, this dreaded part. Like, not only is it hard, it's glitchy. See? I got stuck there. It wasn't that I failed to jump over it. Okay. I went pretty fast there, and I managed to get through without any... Wait, hold on. I want to do more. I gotta get more stuff. Oh, the lorazepam is kicking in, I see. Yeah, lorazepam makes me kind of, eepy, I guess, but not... What just happened? That was, something else, huh? So the good thing is, it's a good thing I didn't, get rid of that heart, huh? Thinking ahead. See, I have a friend who's like he wants to be a game developer. I almost called him a wannabe game developer, and I was like, that's kind of a mean way of putting it. So I'm gonna describe him as he wants to be a game developer. Potentially. Oh, did I already get the one over here? I did. I already got the one over here. Okay. Yeah, this mouse is really squeaking. That was close, but I survived. I now think that I want to forgo my gaming mouse with a novelty mouse that looks like a real mouse, the animal. Oh my gosh. It'd be crazy if this is where I died. This part is not that hard for me. Or it hasn't been, at least. I mean, it's been hard. It's just I haven't died there a lot, I don't think. Could be wrong. There's still stuff up there. I gotta get those extra crowns, because, like, that'll make the lava level easier. Oh, close. So I can get that, and then... I hope I don't, like, accidentally wall jump off into the void. Cool, got it. So that's just the story piece. So in the first two levels, there's... If I do everything... I should be able to do it with, 5 story pages and 2 crowns left. Because I think I've gotten all of them so far. And so what I need to do is, in the next part, I need to find 5 crowns. And then the next lava level, I will not need to find any crowns. It's there. Like, I need to go into the next level already with 3 of them. Whew. And I think one of the story pieces was in the lava level, too. And I would like to remind you that there is another level after the ocean one. But, you know, again, this ocean level is the hardest thing in this game, right? That I have seen, at the very least. And so, you know, the last timepiece that we have to get is, you know, it is certainly the you know, it's the last one. That doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be as hard as this, but famous last words, I guess. So I think there's like one more story piece to get. I can go down there, but I'm not going to. Not yet. Not yet. Whew. Yeah, there's a story piece over there. I don't know what they're called. What did that do? Oh, I see. I did this earlier. Successfully. Oh. I got it at least. But I have to get 2 more crowns. I went, last time when I went into the lava level, I had 1 crown. And then I was scrambling around trying to find, No! You'll die for that. They already did die for that. Bad timing. See, if I do get two more crowns here. It's not good that I'm this low on health, though, right? That's not good. No, wait, wrong one. She's just as out of breath as I am. Does this have a health item in it, please? No? Did it have anything in it? At all? Oh. I'm trying to remember if there's any health stuff around here that I forgot about. I feel like there must have been. Oh. Okay. I don't know where it would be. So let's go to the lava part. And just be very careful, I guess. Whew. What? Oh, you have no idea how close I was. That took 22 minutes. So another 22 minutes of that. That was like I almost finished it. So I think the difference is gonna have to be that I get there with more health items. Let me start a new one. I think I can like speedrun this now. Then maybe go to sleep early. I don't think I've ever gotten through the first stage without taking any damage at all. Oh, they're dead now. What thematically was the intention of putting owls underwater? What are they doing here? Oh, see, I'm getting better at it. Who what? You know, I'm like slightly questioning if I should have taken that lorazepam. So here's my rule, right? If I'm still on this level, when we hit 4 hours, stream is over. Like, immediately, the second I hit 4 hours. Yeah, I know we're about to be at 3. So if we get to 4 hours and I'm still doing this ocean level, I will end right there. If I beat the ocean level, and we're at like 3 hours and 40 minutes or whatever, I'm gonna try to do the last thing. I'm gonna see if we can't just get it done, you know? Because for all I know, it might only take like 15 minutes, you know? It might not be difficult. It might not be like, I don't even know if it's like a traditional like level like this, or if it's like some kind of Alright, I got through that without taking any damage. Because remember at the start of this stream, I was having trouble even getting this far. Made a mistake there. That could make one decision easier for me. Because I think if I get all the stuff prior to the lava level won't be too hard. Which is why I was like, oh, you know, I've just about got this beat once I got there. Horrible. Okay, I'm gonna do one of the other ones. I hate this game. There we go. Okay. Oh, that could have been like a big mistake. didn't get the heart down there because I wasn't thinking. But I'll come back for it if I need it. Okay, let me try this again. Wow! Okay, first try, huh? First try after, like, almost giving up. I need that one last crown. Hate this level, hate this level, hate this level. Because it pushes you off, too. It counts as 2. And it's, like, impossible to avoid. Okay, hold on. What's going on in here? I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. I'm tired. This game is, difficult. This level's difficult, at least. My general experience playing A Hat in Time has not been a positive one, I would say. For the most part. I like aspects of it, but... Oh. I despise other parts of it. Oh wait, I forgot. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Death Wish. I'm just trying to get all the timepieces. And then I'm done. I don't think, I just don't think, like, this is a I like a lot of stuff about this. I like the whole aesthetic, and I like the, I think parts of it are, like, fun and stuff, but they made a platformer, and it felt like the platforming aspect of it was kind of an afterthought, almost. You know? Like, certainly it's like, oh yeah, the level design is, like, platforming stuff. Yeah, sure, but, like, it feels like they didn't put a lot of thought into, like, how their, like, wall jumps would work and how their, like, control schemes and movement and physics stuff would work, you know? So it's just a lot of, like, glitches and a lot of, like, the game doing stuff that I'm not telling it to do, and it's really frustrating playing this game, and, like, not in a fun way. Oh, I did it this time, huh? Wow. Amazing. I pulled it off. Did I get that? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Cool. Oh no, I think this is some of the worst this is like one of the worst attempts at a platformer I've ever played. Like, I mean, this really does feel like, this feels like one of those, like, one person, poorly made indie dev, like, games that you'd get on, like, itch.io that are just, like, bad, you know? Like, I'm surprised that this, like, had a whole team and had a whole, like, you know, like, it feels like they didn't play test it at all, you know? It feels like they just kind of, like, didn't, like, test to see if any of the mechanics in it worked at all, and they just kind of, like, threw it out there, like, oh, yeah. I've just, like, had so many glitches and so many, I don't know. Yeah, we can agree to disagree. I've had a lot of people tell me that they really like this game, you know? I was hoping to like it, because I followed the Kickstarter back in the day, and since then I've always wanted to play it, and I just never got around to it, you know? I never got around to it, and so I was really hoping, like, oh, you know, I hope it's good, and I've just been really disappointed, unfortunately. I'm just trying to get it over with, really. Trying to finish it so I can do something else. Because I'm so close to the end, and I didn't want to just, like, leave it unfinished, you know? Well, you know, I compare it to Mario Odyssey a lot, and I think Mario Odyssey is really polished and really good, and, like, it does a lot of what this game is trying to do, but it does it correctly. Like, this game, I think just the pure, like, gameplay, like, the pure mechanics of it are just not very polished. It doesn't feel very, like, complete, I guess. Like, I feel like it's almost like you can tell that Mario Odyssey was made by, like, it had a high budget, and it had, like, you know, it had people that, like, I guess one thing I kept saying the whole time I was playing A Hat in Time was, like, did they not notice that this was a problem, like, when they were playing it? Like, it feels like no one tested it before they put it out, you know? And that kept bothering me. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Like, there's a lot of just, like, getting trapped in walls, and there's, like, a lot of, like, weird hitboxes where it's, like, you clip through things, and you, like, you get, like, hit by things when they're like, you land on something, but it's, like, clearly not there. Like, I think we took a screenshot at one point of, like, I was standing on something, but, like, there was nothing under me. It, like, the object that I was supposedly standing on was, like, over to the side, you know? Not that far. There was, like, a gap, but it was, like, you're not supposed to do that in a platformer. Like, in some games, it's fine to have kind of little glitches like that and, like, little problems. In a platformer, it should be very, very precise, you know? And this game just has so many bad hitboxes like that, and you just don't... It's just not good. But, you know, whatever. I really wanted to like it. Oh. Oh, wait. It's down there still, isn't it? I see. Yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm kind of sad about it, too, because, like, everyone told me this game was so great, and I really wanted to, enjoy it. Like, I really, was looking forward to playing this, and, it just disappointed me. Whew. But I feel like there's a lot of games that, like, people like that I don't find the appeal of. Whew. Alright, thank you. Okay. So I got that. That's cool. Did I already get the stuff back here? I'm not sure. No, I didn't. Cool. Now, yeah. I am actually a little heartbroken about this, right? I didn't want this to be a bad game. Like, this game kind of mental. I mean, as much as a game that you've never played can mean a lot to you, like, this one did. Somehow. Like, I was really into the Kickstarter a long time ago, and, well, I don't have enough. Where's the last one? Did I get the one in here? Oh, I didn't get the one in here. Okay. Cool. But I have full health. So. Okay. That was close. Aw, man. Okay, well, I at least get to see what's at the end here. I don't know where that last piece would be. Oh, I already got it, didn't I? I have 9 of 9, don't I? I'm dumb. Yeah, I was looking for the last, like, story piece. Oh, so I did it. That's great. I should really just get it. It's making me nervous. Remember, like, that one before this when I was like, oh, I was so close. I was so close to it. I really was. It would have taken me, like, 20 more seconds to beat the thing. So I am gonna now keep streaming until Let's see. I'm gonna keep streaming until I beat the game. Until I get the last timepiece, is what I mean. Boat. Aw, that's the captain. This is the captain, he's so small. Huh. Oh no, he died. Now he's depressed. I see. That's really sad. And then the epic music comes in. Yeah, I'll claim that prize. Panda octopus. Cool. You gotta use the Poland emote. Galaxy Bowl 3 is gonna be a totally different energy from this stream. Wow, the game's not responding. I really wanted to love this game. Like, I feel awful about it. Like, I always thought this game was gonna be special. I really did. It disappointed me. It, like, means something to me. In a way I can't quite explain, you know? That goes back to kind of the olden days. Intruder alert. There's one last one up there. Now, do you think this will take a very brief moment of time? Or do you think this will take a whole extra stream? There is no in between. It can't be in between. Hey, you know what I just noticed? I have that hat. Right here. I've got a panda hat just like that. I didn't even have to leave the room for it. Oh. Time Rift Tour. 40 minutes? So, okay. Yeah, 40 minutes would be ideal, wouldn't it? Yeah, I looked around. I just gotta go down here, I guess. So I guess this is kind of like the same format as the ocean level, huh? I feel like I want to make a rant about this game, but I don't want to do it on stream. You know? I just want to, like... I just want to talk about it, you know? But I feel, like, weird saying a lot of it to an audience of potentially people that like this game, you know? And I feel it's also, what I want to say is, like, a little much. It's a little much, I suppose. What? Okay, huh. Oh, I didn't turn off my timer. So we have no idea how long the real one took. Hey, Johnny, can you do something for me? Can you, look at yesterday's VOD? Are you there? Can you look at yesterday's VOD and see when I started doing the ocean level that I was doing today? So that we can see, like, how many hours total that took. Yesterday and today combined. Well, there's hearts over here. Which make me think that was almost, like, intentional somehow. Wow, now we have full health. Whew, so 4 crowns. How many do you think there are total? Well, now I only have 1 crown because 3 of them got taken by the machine. I see. I just want to see if there's anything secret over here. There is something secret over here. 1 of 9. Oh boy, so yeah, we might be here for a bit. So I think this is like an entire level on the scale of the ocean one. I don't know if it'll be 4 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. So I think we're gonna spend the next half hour getting acquainted with how difficult this level is gonna be. And if I can finish it, like, 2 hours from now, or if I can finish it next Friday. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in there. See what the next level is. Deadbird Studio, cool. What? Are they watching me? Oh, weird. Took me a... What happens? I get hit. I see. So, right. A part of me is using my smart Ellers intuition, you know? Because I really do have a noggin, you know? And I'm thinking, well, that last one took me 4 hours and 10 minutes. And notably, no timepiece in this game took me that long to get. That was the longest one. And it's strange to assume that the next one, would be just as difficult, right? But having played it for a few minutes now, it does give a similar impression to the Arctic Cruise Purple Time Rift level, right? It does seem comparable. And that makes me think, hey, we should do one final Hat in Time stream. For real this time, because this is the last level. But we'll do that on... And I'll, like, actually take care of myself then. I'll be like a normal streamer during that stream. I'm not gonna, like, do whatever I've been doing the past couple of days. 16th. February 16th. February 16th, 5 p.m. I'll beat the game. Do we like that idea? Are we a fan of that plan? I like that plan, right? Because for some reason, I feel like I've worn myself down. And I'm very excited for our Galaxy Bowl stream tomorrow. I'm going to put on my, you know, I'm going to put on my mature face tomorrow. I'm not going to say that everyone on Earth should be a hive mind. I'm going to be nice and clean and marketable and friendly, you know? And I'm going to dress up nice and pretty, and I'm going to put a lot of makeup on, you know? I have a lot of makeup on right now, but it's just obscured by my messy hair, you know? And my demeanor, right? I'm going to be a normal streamer tomorrow. And Galaxy Bowl 3 is going to be awesome. Johnny, I got to talk to you. I really do have to talk to you, actually. But can I call you after can I end the stream and call you? It won't take that long. You. Just for a moment. I gotta lay out the plans, right? Because tomorrow is like a very special stream, you know? Tomorrow, like, first of all, to the viewers, right? This is a very special stream tomorrow. But I need to organize tomorrow's very special stream. You know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's go back to the hub. And even close the game, perhaps. I'm not... Because... You know, I left the game open last night because I was like, oh, I'm just going to keep streaming it tomorrow. I'm going to start where I left off. I'm not going to do that when the next stream isn't for another 6 days. I'm not doing Hat in Time until I'm not doing a Hat in Time again until next Friday, so. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna end the stream actually now, so. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.